Hello, welcome, and thank you so much for joining me for this special inside look at the greatest show on earth. My name is Kevin Venardos, and for the last 5 years I have been the ringmaster of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. So now, I often get asked, what is life like at the circus? Where do you live? How do you travel? What are these people like? It is an amazing story. When I dreamed as a kid of heading into New York City to star in a great big show,
only New York, baby!
I certainly never dreamed I would be getting there on the back of an elephant. No, my love was the theater, and my sights were set on a Broadway stage. I graduated with a degree in musical theater from Ithaca College and came back to New York to do just that. I toured with TheaterWorks USA. Yes, I was the man in the yellow hat in their musical adaptation of Curious George. Then came extra and under 5 work on CBS daytime soaps. Here's my debut on Guiding Light. And then I landed a gig through a perfectly innocuous audition that was going to become a 5-year odyssey. Life is a way of surprising you with opportunities you never considered, and sometimes, like me and the circus, you fall in love with them.
Hello, Atlanta!
At 24, I became the youngest ringmaster in the 130-year history of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Kenneth Feld and Nicole Feld are proud to present the 134th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. The one, the only, the greatest show on earth!
I have been at the center of 3 original multi-million-dollar productions with the circus. The Tony Award-winning creative teams that have contributed to those productions' success have included director Phil McKinley of The Boy from Oz, Beauty and the Beast costume designer Ann Hold Ward, and legendary rock concert lighting designer Peter Morse, to name a few, and have helped continue the trend of moving circus and the huge arena spaces we occupy into a more integrated theatrical event. Each edition of the circus is unique, drawing on the particular skills and talents of the 125-plus people in its international cast. There are trapeze artists, acrobats, high-wire acts, clowns, jugglers, even a guy getting shot out of a cannon, as well as about 100 animal performers, including lions and elephants. Within the show, the ringmaster is also a unique platform for a singer and personality. What does a ringmaster do? Well, I sing, I point, and I wear sparkly outfits. One of the amazing parts of the circus is that there is no pre-existing script or score. It's all original material. And while we follow a kind of structure that's been developed over many decades, each new production is designed around the individual people in the show. So for me, having an original score written for my voice and a script developed for my personality was a tremendously exciting experience. But that's just been half of my job. Promotion is what brings the work of artists to light, and most important to some, it helps get people into the seats. The nominal run of the circus is Wednesday through Sunday with between 8 and 13 shows. Yes, that is insane, and while it has been a family tradition for decades, people won't show up unless they know we're in town. To that end, a blitz of media events happen leading up to and during each engagement. And who better to tell the folks at home what they're going to see than the ringmaster himself.
I said good morning, boys and girls!
From community events at local schools or hospitals,
Hello, boys and girls!
and mini performances in public spaces where media are invited, to stand-ups from the arena floor or a studio, both live and taped, I have been featured on hundreds of local television stations and newspapers in the U.S., as well as features on national programs like this pie throwing on Fox and Friends.
Well, nice to see you. Hi, Kevin. You sound terrific.
How you doing, Kate? Yeah, thanks very much.
Nice to meet you.
Good to have you here.
Likewise, it's a pleasure.
Nice threads.
Several appearances on NBC's Today Show,
Keep a smile in your heart.
Greatest show on earth, and CBS This Morning with Harry Smith. In June 2003, I was selected as one of People Magazine's 25 hottest bachelors. Another amazing development.
The circus and
What can I say? Surrounded by beautiful women at all times. This became a discussion point wherever I went.
That could be a problem for you.
I think I'm going to be able to handle that.
You'll be okay with that?
I've been preparing most of my life for the opportunities that are going to come along, and this
To
is
pick
one of
up chicks, in other words.
That is
That's
a
what this-
happy ancillary benefit.
Even the New York Post set a contest to win a dinner with me at New York's famed Le Cirque restaurant.
So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and this is one of thousands of
early morning PR events that I've been a part of with the good people at Ringling Brothers and Barnum over the last 5 years. And this is pretty typical, but smooth as a gravy sandwich. It's just television, it's not brain surgery. Have fun.
Sometimes the talent knows what he or she wants to do, but more often than I'd once expected, my ability to take charge, make a simple game plan, and most importantly, be myself, have been required. Now it's second nature. Along the way, my work for the greatest show on earth led to outside voiceover work for the Wall Street Journal and Scripps Network's Fine Living Network.
Hey there, guys. I think I would be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to show you where I have been living for the last 5 years. The world's largest privately owned railroad, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus Train. I'm in car 197. It's right over here. I occupy about 33% roughly of the space of the 100 feet that makes up the Pullman car that I live in, which is a private car, different than most of the rest of the train. They have a passageway alongside their cars that allows them to move from one place to the next. I am in my own little space. It means that other people can't get to me, but that's just fine sometimes. You like to have your private, personal time when you're traveling and working with the same people pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wonderful, incredible people, but still, we all appreciate our free time. Come here. Come here. My best friend, Nestor, my Jack Russell Terrier, he's pretty camera savvy, actually, and he'll make this DVD look a whole lot better if we do it together. He's my best friend, and we are traveling companions all over the United States. It's a fantastic, amazing, incredible experience that I could never possibly have imagined that I would be doing at this part of my life. You can imagine looking out your window and seeing things like the Pacific Coast, close enough to wave at people under their beach umbrellas, or the Feather River Canyon in the Pacific Northwest, spectacular gorges and valleys, rivers and bridges, or endless farm country in the Midwest. I have seen trailer parks and national parks and everything in between. The circus has been the prism through which I have seen America for the last 5 years.
I am your ringmaster, Kevin Venardos, and on behalf of our entire circus family, both human and animal, may all your days be circus days. Smile in your heart and stars in your eyes.
I have felt enormous faith invested in me and my skills working here. And through that, I learned to be myself before crowds of 20,000, as well as sharing an intimate conversation in front of a camera, a skill that is impossible to learn without simply having the opportunity to go out and do it again and again and again. I have performed over 2,500 shows since I began back in 2000, which have collectively been seen by more than 20 million people. It seems pretty amazing when I look at the numbers, but the numbers can't come close to expressing the scope of my experiences here, ones that no matter where I go, will never leave me.
Boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me in this special backstage tour of the greatest show on earth. I hope it was as much a pleasure to watch as it has been to make, because I've had a blast doing it. I got a show to do, so I'll see you later, all right? Take care of yourselves.